1039 Pratt FM. This is a Chris Housen show, and joining me on the line is my favorite DJ, Samantha Michelle. Samantha, how are you doing?
I'm very good. How are you?
I'm wonderful. So not only are you an amazing DJ, I got the pleasure to hear you spin during the MMVAs, and you are the best. You're also an award-winning actress.
Yeah. Well, thank you. I'm glad you came along and enjoyed the set. It was a really, really fun day. It was one of the first gigs that I've done in Toronto, like in sort of a daytime environment, specifically for a music crowd. And so, it was really exciting for me to see, I guess, how positively people responded to my taste, because I suppose it's quite different from, what most DJs are spinning, I think, at the clubs around here. So I don't really go to them, so I can't say for certain. But just from what I gather from what people have said. And yeah, I'm actually back in Toronto at the moment, working on a film called Operation Avalanche for the next 3 weeks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's crazy because, the thing with being an actor is everyone wants you to be available 24/7. And then the thing with being a DJ is you kind of have to commit dates and sets and parties.
Yeah.
So it can be a bit tricky to juggle sometimes. But for me, like, the busier I am, the happier I am.
So oftentimes when somebody sees you spinning at a club or an event or something like that, chances are you've probably been on set all day. But you're still jumping around like crazy, having the best time. You're not just sitting there looking bored, being like, pretending to scratch the record here. You're enjoying the music more than anybody, which is so amazing to watch.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I really love everything that I play. I can't say there's a track on any one of my playlists or any one of my CDs that I don't absolutely sorry, can I swear? I don't know, but just absolutely love. And so, what I'm doing is not any sense of like a pre-planned performance or anything like that. It's just, I can't help but get really excited. And I suppose because I've been trained as an actor, my body responds physically in a very sort of natural and organic way to whatever is going on in my head and my heart. And so I tend to jump around a lot. And I like to have fun with the people who are there. And it's just, for me, playing music is all about a good time. Looking cool is not something that I think is of any value to anybody. And I like to make people feel silly and fun and, connect with that sense of shamelessness that we have when we're kids that sort of gets beaten out of us as we become young adults and adults. And I think that there's something beautiful and wonderful about shamelessness and fearlessness and sort of a lack of self-censor and self-judgment.
And
yeah.
there's something about, you have this philosophy around requesting songs too, which I find very refreshing, because a lot of people who take DJing seriously as a career have a strict no request policy. If you go up and request a song, it's like you just stabbed their child in the neck in front of them and they are horrified with you. But that's not your belief at all.
No, I think that attitude is ridiculous and offensive. To be perfectly honest. For me, like, when I don't, have a SoundCloud, I've never pre-made a mix in my life. I never want to pre-make a mix in my life. I never know what song I'm going to play first. I never know what song I'm going to play last. Once I put one song on, I never have any clue what I'm going to play next. I work it out in the time that I have, and the choices that I make are very much inspired by what's going on in front of me and what people are responding to, and what the vibe and the atmosphere is, and, what my instinct tells me might be an interesting direction to move everyone next. And I love requests. I mean, I can't tell you that 100 times out of 100 I'm going to honor them. Somebody requests something ridiculous, I'm probably just going to smile and say, okay, that will see. But of course I'm open to it, because I think when you're a professional artist, whether you're an actor, whether you're a DJ, whether you're a writer, whether you're a painter, whatever it is you're doing, you're constantly manning this fine line between being true to your own artistic self and your own artistic integrity and sharing what it is that you've mastered your own skill in. But at the same time, you're serving a purpose for society, not unlike being a manicurist or a therapist or a medical doctor or a wall painter. If you hire somebody to paint your walls, you're, expect them to have a certain skill with a paintbrush, but at the end of the day, they're painting your walls. The most important thing is that you like the walls.
Absolutely.
And that there's a color that suits your environment. And so I feel quite the same about both my work as a DJ and as an actor. You know, if I'm hired to do a gig, or if somebody asks me to do a gig, I'm playing for the people there. And my primary objective from start to finish is to make sure everyone is happy and having fun. You know, I turn down a gig if I don't feel I'm well suited for it.
Wow.
Like, I'll have offers to do, you know, gigs where they want a very particular musical style, which I'm not really interested in. And I just sort of say, thanks, but no thanks, I'm not the right wall painter for you. And quite similarly with acting, like, of course, you know, I'm always really well prepared, and I come in with my own choices when I turn up on set or to a rehearsal room for a play. But ultimately, the decisions that we decide, that we arrive at together with the actress I'm working with and with the director, is all about what's going to serve the story, what's going to serve the play, what's going to serve the project. You know, you're just a piece in the puzzle. You're providing a service unlike anything else.
Right.
And I think that's really where your focus has to be, because the minute it becomes about you and a demonstration of your own whatever, you just miss the whole fucking point.
And you're actually going to be spinning in Toronto. People have an opportunity to see you next Wednesday, July 9th, from at the Windsor Arms Hotel. And you've actually partnered with the Remix Project for this. Yeah.
I'm really, really excited about this gig. This is going to be an interesting one because I am filming on the 9th. So I was just chatting to the production coordinator yesterday. I'm like, I'm going to need to leave at like 6, you know, traffic pending. He's like, well, don't you need to like change it? I'm like, no, whatever, it's fine. It's a 60s period thing. I'll go for the 60s look that night. Like,
that's so fun.
I'm a very low maintenance person. But yeah, no, I'm really, really excited about it. Christy and Jess, who are lovely, lovely girls that I work with, have sort of come up with this idea, and it's something that I've gotten involved with as more than just sort of the DJ who shows up. You know, I've been designing these silk screen print scarves that we're going to sell, and 100% of the proceeds are going to the Remix Project. And I've made this like signature cocktail called the Love Shack, which I'm really excited about, and I'm getting to sort of engage in event production in a way that I haven't in a long time. So it's really exciting for me. And the Remix Project is just such an incredible, inspiring organization that I'm really just grateful to be a part of their work and to help in whatever small, potentially insignificant way that I can.
Well, I'm really excited to get a chance to see you again. So you're going to be spinning Wednesday, July 9th at the Windsor Arms Hotel from 7 to 11. If you want more information, your website is samantha-michelle.com. On Twitter, you are at DaisyBuchanan21 or hashtag DJ Samantha. And for more information on the Remix Project, it's theremixproject.com. Thank you so much for joining me today. I cannot wait to see you live again.
Well, thank you so much for having me. And sorry, I don't know what just went on with my voice there. I'm not a very good morning person. So yeah, no, thank you. It's been a pleasure. And I really look forward to seeing you on Wednesday.
Fantastic.
Good times. We'll jump up and down repeatedly.
I'll stand next to you and jump the whole time.
Awesome. All right. Well, have a lovely, lovely day.
You as well. Bye now.
Thanks. Bye.